Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us this afternoon for our live briefing for Wednesday, May 6th. I don't have any data to share with you today because the Virginia Department of Health seems to have had some problems with their database overnight, and there's no new data that's been posted today, at least as of the time of our broadcast. So tomorrow I will do my best to, if we have data, I'll share it. But yesterday, I mentioned in our briefing that there were 143 outbreaks in long-term care facilities in Virginia, and I guessed that that was about half of the long-term care facilities in Virginia. Well, right after the broadcast, I got an email from Will Blackwell that informed me there are, in fact, 286 long-term care facilities in Virginia. So it was exactly half of the long-term care facilities have outbreaks. I didn't know that, I was guessing, but it's a pretty good guess. Next thing I wanted to say is I want to encourage you to begin to get used to wearing masks. I have mine right here. When you're out and about on campus. If you don't have one, let us know and we'll get you one. We're seeing lots of you move about the campus, and that's a good thing. We're happy to see you moving about. But social distancing and masking are two things we're all going to have to get used to. And so I think it's a good idea for you to begin to get used to it. And it is going to become a new normal, at least for a while. So I would suggest you start wearing it, get used to it. It is very uncomfortable at times, and it definitely takes some getting used to. But we're going to have to stay apart, especially residents and staff, but even residents to residents. So I want to encourage you, we'll keep talking about this at our live briefings because masking is going to be part of all of ours future for a while. On another topic, yesterday I was informed by one of our residents' sons, and then later in the day by a resident who's currently living off campus by email, that the New York Times yesterday published an online story titled "Coronavirus in the U.S., Latest Map in Case Counts." In the article, if you dig deep into the data, there's a table that lists the worst outbreaks in the U.S. Unfortunately, Westminster Canterbury Richmond is incorrectly listed as having 136 cases of COVID-19, only slightly ahead of Canterbury Rehab that has 120-something cases. Clearly, that's a mistake, but we assume that it's Canterbury Rehab twice, once when they had 120-something and then when they had 130-something cases, and not us. We have been in touch with the New York Times to get the data table corrected, and hopefully they'll either take it down or fix it. If not, it's pretty hard to find. You have to really look into the data pretty hard to find it, and you have to have the online subscription or you can't get to it. So it is what it is. We can't do a whole lot about it. Now switching topics completely, this week is Teacher Appreciation Week. We want to say a big thank you to all of our teachers in our Child Development Center who do a great job every day teaching our children year-round. And quite honestly, who are working very hard in many different ways all around campus right now. Most notably, they are manning our gatehouse, they're manning our temperature checking tents, and they're helping with the grocery deliveries. Without their help, I think we would really be in a world of hurt. We're super appreciative for everything that they've done for us, and will continue to keep doing for us as we go forward. I know for a fact that children and their parents are very eager for the teachers to be back into the classroom with the kids. So a thank you to all of them, and if you want to say thank you, please send them a note. Send me a note and I'll pass it along, or send them a note and we'll make sure that they get it. Also, I wanted to mention that today marks the beginning of National Nurses Week. It starts on May 6th, which is today. Today is actually National Nursing Day. So happy National Nursing Day to all of our resident and staff nurses. Nurses Week ends on May 12th, which is Florence Nightingale's birthday. You probably know this, but she was considered the founder of modern-day nursing. We're very disappointed that we're not able to conduct or celebrate our normal traditional Nurses Week celebration. It's something we look forward to, and everybody has a great time. But this year, we're not able to do that. So we will do our best to thank them and recognize them over the course of the next week. Again, if you want to show your appreciation to either the teachers or the nurses, please feel free to write, send notes, send emails, and we'll share it with the teams accordingly. Now, I'm really pleased to invite Gail Hagland up to speak with you. Gail has been out of the office for the past few weeks, and we are all super happy to have her back at work, and she's going to spend a few minutes talking to you.
Hi. I am so excited to be back. I was actually on medical leave for 5 long weeks. But from home, I watched all the live updates, so I felt at one with all of you. And I want to give a shout out to John Burns for his strong, honest leadership, and to the entire coronavirus task force. It's really been heart-wrenching, but I was filled with pride to be watching that from home and not really be part of helping. So thanks to all of you. Also, I want to give a shout out to my entire team who do a wonderful job at all times, but especially during this challenging time. So thank you to the team. And I want to add my deep appreciation for all the ways our residents and staff are examples of inspiring generosity, the ways that you are caring for one another and appreciating one another is just amazing. It's been especially exciting to me to learn about your generosity to our fellowship program, which assures residents that no one will ever be asked to leave for financial reasons, and our Weave program that provides so much for our wonderful workforce. So thank you to all of you, both residents and staff, for your support of those things. And it sure was fun to see a big group of residents banging and clanging and blowing bubbles at noon to say thank you to the staff. That meant a lot to everybody. Thanks so much, and it's really super to be back. And Taryn's going to come up and help us be more well.
Good afternoon, y'all. I'm Taryn with the Wellness Department. A quick reminder that today is the last day to let us know if you completed the April CV19 calendar challenge and be entered into the prize drawing for next week. Now, I would like to introduce you to a moving meditation. Moving meditation is simply an awareness of your movement without a destination in mind. And there are many forms of moving meditation, including Tai Chi, Qigong, I Chi, and even walking or dancing. One of the simplest forms is by way of vinyasa or flow yoga. I'm going to take you through a heart vinyasa we practice in the chair yoga program. This is intended to get our breath, brain, and body aligned. You can practice seated or standing. I'm going to demonstrate standing today, just right over here. I invite you to join me, get comfortable in a chair or on the floor on a mat or on your bed or standing. Open feet, whatever's comfortable for you. Bring your arms down and let's take a centering breath. We're going to move through this 4 times. As we do, I want you to let everything go. So let's take another centering breath. Feel all your stress just dripping off of your body and out of your body. I'm going to bring the palms together, wherever it's comfortable. Apply gentle pressure between the palms. When you do so, you should feel your upper body engage. Inhale, and as you exhale, peel the hands apart and reach wall to wall, opening the heart. Inhale as you bring the hands together and reach up. Look up if you want to. Exhale as you sweep the arms down. Following the same path in reverse, inhale the arms up, palms together and down into heart center. 4 wrist circles. Reverse. And repeat. Each time we're going to take 1 wrist circle out, ending with simply 1 wrist circle. So here we go. Three. Reverse. Two. Reverse. One. And reverse. If you would like to learn more about yoga, meditation, breath work, any of those things, please feel free to contact me. Monday and Wednesday, you can find me at extension 6539. Tuesday and Thursday at extension 6264. Before I go, I want to leave you with a bit of Wednesday wisdom. Our prime purpose in life is to help others. And if you can't help them, at least do not harm them. Dalai Lama. Namaste. Vanessa is next.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Vanessa Perry, Pastoral Care Administrator here at Westminster Canterbury. Worship service will be aired live on TV 970 tomorrow, starting at 10:30 a.m. The Reverend Deacon Logan Augustine will be preaching. The bulletin for the service can be found in the daily prayer booklets that were given out earlier. If you have not received a copy and would like one, please call either David Curtis at extension 5179, or you can call me at extension 1502. David's extension again is 5179, and mine is 1502. A reading from Isaiah 41, verse 10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. I will now read the prayer of Saint Teresa of Avila. The prayer has been used throughout centuries during times of loneliness, anxiousness, and distress. Let us pray. Let nothing disturb you. Let nothing frighten you. All things are passing away. God never changes. Patience obtains all things. Whoever has God lacks nothing. God alone suffices. Amen.